I was surprised last episode, and now I don't know who the culprit is, so I'm excited to find out. I'm going to start the episode after a countdown. 3, 2, 1, play. I hope this is the conclusion of this arc. I'd like to move on to something else. I think after the instructor, my next suspect was the chef. But I'm worried that it might be helmet hair or the idol because I just have no evidence that it could be them. So maybe the show will surprise me again and it'll be Helmet Head or the idol. And there's something to do with the lights. Why did the culprit want the lights to be shot? And there's something about the fishing line being tied to the telescope and then the dome turning. And Grizzly was too close to the truth. Last episode, I thought, why doesn't everybody just stay in one room and they can keep an eye on each other? But I thought about it more. I understand that people wouldn't want to be in the same room with someone who could be the murderer. Toto. I've been thinking about it all week. I still don't know who it could be. The chef was running around getting flashlights. So they could have been away from the group for a long time. She was also the one who prepared the food, but then they said in a previous episode that anybody could have drugged the food. So is it helmet hair? Was he like pretending to be scared? Like, oh, we'll all be murdered. Like sometimes it's the character who does that. They pretend to be scared. But I still have no motive or evidence that it could be the idol or helmet hair, unless I've missed something or they just haven't shown us. I hope it's not really obvious and I'll feel silly for not spotting it. They really made me think it was the instructor because he gave me Ai vibes from Korra, like how he was saying, this is how it happened. It must be Ron. And I just thought he was like dictating the narrative and trying to control the situation and trying to pin it on Ron. The Case of the Observatory Murder, Part 3. I hope it's the last part. Immediately following the rooftop gunshot, we saw him fall past the window. If we hadn't seen Grizzly-san fall. Oh, so is there, but someone else ran? They came without an umbrella. I was thinking that last episode when one of them came out with an umbrella and then one didn't, but I thought I was, oh my God, I thought I was wrong and I didn't say it out loud. And now I don't have evidence that I thought of that. This is why I talk so much in my reactions, because the times that I have kept quiet, I had a good hunch. I know nobody's going to believe me, but I should have said it out loud last reaction that I did notice that one had an umbrella and one didn't, but I thought it was such a small detail. I thought it wasn't important. Oh, so she was already asleep. She wasn't there. Oh. Okay, so it wasn't something in the food. It was just like chloroform or something. Lock the two of them inside. Oh. He got to the door first and then he pretended that it was locked. The lights were broken, they didn't turn on. Open the door? Oh, so it seemed locked. Really? How can you predict that she would do that? Okay, fishing line. I I did say that in a previous reaction and I thought it was too silly. I said what if it was attached to the trigger and I said what if it was like a contraption? But I thought that was too silly to be true, but I did say it. If you watch my previous reaction. So the gun was aimed at this lever. Or, yeah, that moved and then tightened the string. I thought it was too silly for that to be true. I can't believe I kind of called that. How do we know there's not more than one gun? Really? He did that when everybody was there? Ah, again, I feel like people would have seen that. They're all in the same room. Yeah, I'm confused why he would do this. Before you help break down the door, before we'd even been in the dome, you asked Uno to get flashlights. Oh, he already knew that the lights inside were didn't work. That's why there was focus on the flashlights. I don't understand why he would do this though, but they're about to explain. Oh, specifically targeted Onoda. A journalist. Okay, so the motive was to silence her. Okay. Same gun used a decade ago. Used it to kill all the guesses. So he didn't do it. Oh. He didn't do the previous one. Shame. So he killed her to try and keep it quiet. Okay, this is getting repetitive. How do we stop this? Toto, you're right there. Okay, there we go. Oh, you gotta be careful with guns. I think they can go off like that. Oh, he has a pill. Is it with, does he just have to crush it with his teeth? Yeah, they were definitely invited here on purpose. Dancing in that person's palm. Night turns to dawn. Night turns to dawn. Twilight? Daybreak? It's Daybreak, the spy from the spy from Spy Family. It's Daybreak. Daybreak's trying to kill Rod. I really wish I had said it out loud that I did notice last episode that one person had an umbrella and one person didn't. But in the moment, I thought it wasn't important. I thought if I said it out loud, I would be talking too much. But I'm glad I did kind of predict that it was a contraption, but I thought I was wrong because I thought it was too silly and there's no way that would actually work. But I'm glad I said it out loud. Dawn is here. Is this going to reveal who did it? I I still don't know why he shot out the lights. Oh, never mind, never mind. I got it, I got it. He shot out the lights so that to make Onodera search for the light switch. Hmm? What is this person noticing? Who are you? Suspicious. I don't like that. I don't like that. Who is that? Who's that police? It's always the police officers. Bungo Stray Dogs. Bungo Stray Dogs told me, has taught me that it's always the nearest police officer. Comet Dash. That's cute. I don't like the police officer with the mole. Are they trying to hide the body? You have to catch the person who framed you. Somebody set you up. Is it the police officer with. Oh, wow. So that's what it revealed. It's the mark on his neck. I. Drawn there in red ink before she was killed? So they didn't notice that because the lights were off. Okay, okay. I knew that you were framed. So the person who framed him gave him that scar. Who drew that mark? Was it the real person pulling the strings, or did they instruct the observatory guy to do that first in that spot? Oi, police officer with the mole. Did he kill everybody else? Wait a minute. He's alive? A ball? A ball? On behalf of the family, I applaud you. He's gonna kill him. He's about to kill him. No, no, no. He's about to off him because he's a loose thread. Loose thread. Loose thread. Bye. The House of M really exists. One of its members. Okay, okay. Okay, we've got our evil organization. He's about to off him. He's about to off him because he knows too much. Whoa. Bye. I think he. Hmm. Oh, Nissan. He's Twilight or Daybreak. Who are you? You look like Twilight. Why does everybody have the same hairstyle? Yeah, he killed the other police officers or investigation people. Ninth generation from a certain someone else. Message from 5 years ago. Flows in him from our side, so he's related to this organization? The ultimate detective Sherlock Holmes and the master of crime James Moriarty. The man, that man possesses the blood of both? Wow. Hula hooping? Yeah. That's your existence in this show, Toto. You gotta stop him from killing people. You have to stop the main character from killing people. So the chef was totally fine. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's the end. Okay, lots to unpack. So first, it was not helmet hair, it was not the idol. I'm glad it wasn't them because I had no evidence that it could be them and I had no motive for why it could be them. I do remember saying in the first episode of this crime, I was just I had different reasons for suspecting everybody, and one of the reasons I said for the observatory guy was that maybe he was related to the previous incident because he was here then, he was here now. I just had a feeling, and he's the one saying that, oh, this gun is a replica. Like, it just, part of me felt like it could be him. Like, yeah, I was suspecting the chef and the instructor too, but I did have reasons for him as well. I am still surprised that I kind of called it about the gun being hooked up with the string and contraption, and that's how the photographer was shot. But when I said that in my previous reaction, I thought I was wrong, but I said it anyway because I just thought the only way that they could have been shot in that locked room was if it was a contraption that was triggered by it moving. But again, I just thought I was wrong. I just didn't think that would work. I can't believe that I was right about that. Am I the only one who, like, when I turn on a light switch, I don't stand there? That's why I thought, I know that wasn't a light switch, it was a lever, but she was looking for a light switch. So if it were me, I would not, I just flick it on and walk away because I expect it to work. So it was him. He was trying to cover up his father's incident. Photographer was snooping, and he was also approached by this evil organization. Turns out Ron is a descendant from Sherlock and Moriarty. Well, I'm glad we're moving on from this observatory thing. I'm getting tired of being here. So the guy was acting, but he got killed anyway. Thing about night turning to dawn still reminds me of Daybreak. I'm going to call this person Daybreak, the person who revealed themselves under the police officer or investigator mask. Everybody has the same hairstyle in this show. Like the guy, Eagle Eye, he looked really similar with his hair and his mannerisms to Ron. And now this guy, I'm going to call him Daybreak, also has this like bangs. Maybe it's just the art style, but it seems like everybody has the same hairstyle. I'm still surprised that Ron and Eagle Eye are not related. Why would they both do the thing with their bangs? Just to make them seem similar? Are we going to see Eagle Eye again? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like we're getting back on track with the whole Ron thing, and I want to learn more about why he has this hypnosis thing. And I've said it from a long time ago. I wanted to know who framed him. That was definitely left on him by the person that framed him. Why is the bad person leaving marks, like leaving evidence? Is it just for fun? Like, do they get a kick out of that? Like signing their name, like, oh, I did this. Why would you leave evidence like that and then it could be traced back? But I'm nitpicking. I'm rewatching the police boat scene, and so the observatory guy, he had like a tennis ball under his shirt, and then he showed the little dropper. So I think that ball was soaked with almond scent or something, so to trick them into thinking like it was a pill that he took. And also, when this person takes off the mask and takes off the investigator outfit, I think they might be a woman because there seems to be some curve on their white T-shirt. But I have noticed that they say ore, which makes me think that they're a guy. Either way, I'm fine with that. I don't know, but I'm just noticing saying this out loud in case I'm right in the future that maybe they're not a guy. Because that's definitely a curve. If I'm looking at 20 minutes and 17 seconds, that looks like a curve. I think a t-shirt would be more flat if it was a guy, right? Am I oh my God. Maybe I'm wrong. Like you can never tell with some Japanese voice actors. Sometimes it's a woman playing a man, right? But like Armin from Attack on Titan is voiced by a woman, but Armin is guy. Luffy is voiced by Mayumi Tanaka. She's a woman. Luffy's a guy. So you can never tell with a voice actor. So they're using ore, but I definitely see like a curve here, right? There's no way that's an animation mistake. Moving forward, I'm going to continue just saying my theories and predictions out loud because chances are they're going to be right. And the only thing I've got to lose is that if I don't say it out loud, then I have no evidence that I thought of that in the last episode. So, yeah, I'm going to be talking a lot more. Get used to it. I'm going to keep being myself. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.